May was a cruel month. The number of servicemen and women who have lost an arm or a leg since the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan began went over 1,000. Many of them more than one.
It's been a while.
They come here to the physical therapy room at Walter Reed.
And you lost both legs?
I lost both legs, yes, sir.
Are they above the knee?
Both are above the knee, yes, sir.
So that makes it tough.
It does, but you know, yeah, you gotta keep going.
Marine Sergeant Major Raymond Mackey stepped on a mine in Afghanistan last December 23rd. His goal is to be walking again by next December 23rd.
I have just got my legs, my sea legs, my computer legs. I'm learning how to put them on and how to make them fire to where the knee comes forward and everything like that.
A computerized knee is one of the many technological advances spawned by wars which no one at Walter Reed ever thought would last this long. But Mackey will tell you technology is not what gets you walking again.
It's all about your attitude and how much heart you got.
He's 20 years older than everybody else here. But by the time he and his wife Vicki knock off for the day, Mackey has spent 5 hours in physical therapy and left behind a message for all the younger men.
And ultimately, I think a lot of us tend to feed off of each other. How else are you going to get better if you're not pushing yourself? At least, I mean, you use the other people to measure your success.
Josh Toohey got hit last September, roadside bomb, Afghanistan, and has been walking with a vengeance since January.
I had a level of physical fitness I was at prior to my injury, and it's just imperative for me to get back to that level. I'll settle for nothing less.
After trying a number of different legs, he's settled on one without a computerized knee.
I never was a firm believer in the concept of having to plug a leg in at night like a cell phone.
Dave Flowers, landmine Afghanistan, has been at Walter Reed for a year, but only in the past month has he been able to walk on his own. The combination of one prosthetic leg and one badly mangled real leg was holding him back until he started playing Wii.
So this is what got you walking?
Yes. Basically, you know, we've got a platform here that measures which way you lean right and left. It can tell if you're stepping on and off, you know. It tells you, you know, how much you favor one side, like if you're standing too much on your prosthetic and not on your other leg, you know.
If it worked for him, he thought it might work for others. So he raised $10,000.
I started buying them for all the guys.
So where are they, in the rooms?
Yeah. I basically just give them to them. They can hook them up in their rooms.
It's not just a physical therapy room. It's a band of brothers wise beyond their years.
The only person holding you back is yourself. So, I mean, yes, I could sit there and complain, but, I mean, at the end of the day, what's the point?
And what's the hardest part of losing your legs?
The hardest part is knowing that your unit is there without you.
That's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part for me.
So last week, when Mackey's unit came home from Afghanistan, guess who was there to meet them? David Martin, CBS News, Walter Reed Army Medical Center.